I've taken a lot of different courses at Columbia, and the kind of exam that scares me most is the philosophy exam, even though philosophy is my major. A philosophy exam usually consists of 2 to 3 in-class essays, and it's scary because writing a good philosophy paper, not in an exam setting, is already difficult. For me, it has always felt like trying to land a plane on a lake without causing any ripples. I'm taking 3 philosophy courses this semester, but I only have 1 philosophy exam, and it's my last final, so the video is going to be a slow ramp up to that exam. I didn't do much talking in this video, but I'm going to do my best to narrate so you can follow along. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, today is Thursday, the day before my first round of finals, and today is a full day of studying. I'm debating on where to go for lunch. I can either go to Hewitt or I could go to Chef Mike's. I feel like I'm craving Chef Mike's a little bit more right now, but I don't know if all those carbs are gonna make me sleepy afterwards, so I need to think wisely about my decision. I was watching this video about how to read faster, and they said that you should stop sub-vocalizing, and so I tried that, but it made reading so miserable. I enjoy hearing all the words and thinking about how they sound in addition to their meaning. When I read, I feel that things really stick in my head much more than they do for other people. Like, I can just recall a lot of quotes from things that I've read, even from years ago, because of how closely I just read them. So I'll take my slow reading any day. I'm so tired. It's not even 10 p.m. yet, but I think I'm gonna go to sleep. I have 2 finals tomorrow. The first one is art history and the second one is contemporary civilization. They are 3 to 3.5 hours each, so I have 6 to 7 hours of exams tomorrow. Okay, believe it or not, it is 4:30 a.m. I do not want to be in Butler Library right now, but I will go to Butler if it's my only option. I only need to stay up till 4 p.m. and then my friend Catherine is coming out of town to visit me after my final. I almost put on my leather jacket this morning, but then I looked at the weather and it was 25 degrees, so I was like, yeah, we're gonna need something a little bit warmer. Something people don't tell you is that leather jackets do not keep you warm at all. They provide 0% warmth. The only thing they can really do is serve as a windbreaker. You can see Butler in all her glory. I also woke up last night around midnight because I heard everyone scream. Last night was Primal Scream, which people do like on quote-unquote the last day. And I guess this counts as the last day. I'm not sure why, because we still have finals next week, but I have not done that ever during my time here, and none of my friends do that either because I didn't even know about it until after people started posting about it. I am really hungry, so I think I'm gonna go take a study break and go get a sandwich from Starbucks. I'm sure everybody knows this, but Starbucks makes these paninis that are so yummy, and that's the only thing I ever get from Starbucks. I was mostly studying for art history just now, and I was using the Quizlets my friend Leo made, so bless Leo for making the Quizlets. The sky is starting to get bright and it looks really pretty. I'm glad I got to see it just now. If I was just in the library this whole time, I wouldn't have known that the sky looked like this. I'm really hungry, so I'm getting 2 sandwiches. Yes, thank you. So yummy. I don't know if you can see the sky. It's beautiful. Alright, we are on our way to our first final. Art Humanities, Art History. Only one section is going to be visual IDs, where they show us a painting, and then you have to give the painter and the date. And then the rest of it is just visual analysis, compare and contrast, things like that, which I think is more intuitive. I went inside the classroom, but then people are doing like last minute group review, which stresses me out. So I'm just gonna stay outside the classroom and do my final review by myself because I can't do that. I cannot be in there being like, who did this painting? Who did that painting? That doesn't work for me. Oh, you look so cozy. Good. Okay, you wanna go inside? Oh, this is my camera. Are you hungry?
Like, kind of, not really. Oh, we have a kitchen?
Mm-hmm. We have our own kitchen and bathroom.
Wow. Hey, welcome to the vlog. I'm Catherine. Oh, it's like fisheye. Oh, this is really not a good angle.
Okay, so what we need to do is blow up the mattress here.
He doesn't have a comforter.
He's just a boy. We are currently going to HHH, which is my favorite Chinese restaurant.
I'm so hyped.
Are you
Wow,
hungry
I'm
yet?
finally in an auto vlog.
Alright, we're here at the restaurant Happy Hot Hunan. First, we need to start with egg drop soup. I'm gonna ask them what's their best eggplant dish. Okay, then we'll do Hong Kong roll. Fish fillet with ginger and scallion, spicy cucumber salad, then 2 small egg drop soup.
Cheers.
Cheers. Should I cheers
Yeah,
you with
let's
this
cheers.
one?
You're gonna get mine orange.
We just finished dinner, and now we're going to watch.
Wait, I haven't heard the soundtrack. Maybe I should prepare. I'll pregame.
Catherine said I look like this guy. This is a pretty nice subway station. Look at these lights.
Hello everyone, this is a reminder that it's against the law to smoke or drink alcohol on the subway.
Well, this is so weird. It's like the one train, but not the one train. Okay, wait, I need to check if it's 2 stops. I think it's 2 stops. You gonna mix? Is that allowed?
What do you mean, is that allowed? Oh,
Working?
it's a little bit.
Watery? Back to cherry?
How are they all so
Different? That one looks a little... maybe you just have to trust the process. So basically,
process is gone?
you're supposed to put the lid on first so you can fill it up.
Really?
Yeah.
How come you didn't tell me that before?
I thought you knew.
Your turn.
So, the way professional is you put the lid on first, then you do this.
The whole thing you're gonna do poke.
Keep it uniform.
It looks like duty.
Okay.
And look at mine.
Yours is like dripping. Wait, you didn't even put the lid on all the way. Oh yeah, take a peek at that. He got nervous. He got petrified by the beauty of you. He's like,
He recognized me. It's
like,
okay.
where are we? What theater?
It was really good.
It was so good.
It felt so like kid, but
Yeah.
at the same time, just so good. Wait, do you wanna wait inside?
Yeah, let's put it inside. Catherine's getting ready to go.
Bye, Flo.
I'm
doing
gonna-
my hair stuff. I'll see you when I see you.
See you when I see you.
See you soon.
And there she goes. Goodbye, Catherine. Now back to life, back to the finals grind. Okay, I have 2 finals left. I have 1 take-home essay, and I have 1 in-class exam. So I need to finish my take-home essay as soon as I can, so I can get on to studying for the in-class essay. Wish me luck. For my take-home final, there are 3 op-eds which I can respond to, and this is for my ethics class. The first essay is called The Value of Unhappiness. The second one is called Why Our Children Don't Think There Are Moral Facts. And the third one is called The Good Enough Life. And the only one that I find interesting is The Value of Unhappiness, which is the first one. But this one is 12 pages, and the other 2 are 3 pages. So I'm definitely going to write about the longer one because it's more interesting to me. But it's gonna make my life so much harder. I feel like I always do this to myself. I always do the hardest one, not because it's hard, okay? I don't like doing hard things just because they're hard. I just like this one because it's interesting. It just happens to be the hardest one. But, I think I'm just gonna do it. Okay, I think I finished the paper. It took me around 3 hours, and it's 4 pages. Something I realize as I get older is that writing papers never gets easier. Like, you get better at writing, but when you get smarter, you start to realize more problems in the paper, so it doesn't get any easier. So sometimes I feel like, oh, you know, this paper is not going to be that hard, it's going to be chill, I can just relax and take it easy. Once I start actually writing it, I'm like, wait, no, I can't. This requires a lot of focus, a lot of attention, a lot of care. And I guess I feel the same about music. I think you have somewhat of an ignorance when you're younger of what you need to do in order to play a piece well. And then as you get older and your ear becomes more sensitive, you realize that it doesn't get easier, that you care more about all the small details. I think that's a good thing, but also I'm very exhausted right now. And I wish sometimes that I could just be like, oh, you know what? That's good enough. It'll be fine. But personally, I could never do that. I was really exhausted after a full day of exams on Friday, hanging out with Catherine, then writing my paper on Saturday. So I decided to take a slow Sunday and begin by revising my paper. Okay, I'm going to go to print out my essay. I find printing out my essays super helpful because I notice problems that I wouldn't have noticed when just reading it on my computer. Every time I print out my paper, I'm shocked at the disparity between my experience reading it on the screen and printed out. So I would definitely recommend this strategy to everyone. I was so exhausted that I ended up just turning in my paper and not doing anything else. I also canceled my dinner plans and just ate by myself because as I get older, I realize that eating meals with other people, even though it's more enjoyable, actually drains a lot of energy. So today, I just wanted to conserve my energy for myself. I didn't realize it was going to rain today, so I ended up spending the morning inside the room. But now I'm going to go eat lunch. I'm going to go to HHH with my friend Leo. We got the mapo tofu. We got the ginger white fish, of course. In general, I prefer to work in my room, but I've been in my room too much lately, so I decided to switch things up. I have to admit that I really like Avery, and don't know why I haven't studied here before. Today is Monday, and my philosophy exam is on Wednesday, so I have 2 whole days to study, which is more than enough time. I don't usually do this when preparing for an exam, but I decided to just reread all the material for the second half of the course. I really wanted to use this exam as an exercise to try and write an in-class essay that is at the caliber of an essay that I had time to draft. So I made a list of possible essay prompts, went through all the readings again, and compiled a list of all the quotes I wanted to integrate into my essays. It was pretty tedious, but when I prepare well for an exam, the exam ends up being kind of fun. It becomes almost like a game, or like performing a piece of music for an audience. Okay, I guess it's not raining anymore. I'm tired, but I'm also not tired. I feel like I can study more, so I'm gonna go home, shower, and then continue studying. Today is the last day before the exam. The exam is tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Right now I'm going to get lunch with my friend Olya. We're going to go to Faculty House, and then I'm going to go to Avery to study. It is astoundingly warm today. It is 53 degrees, which is crazy for mid-December. This is very good study weather. I was really good at skiing when I was really little, and my mom doesn't believe I can ski anymore. She's like, you're not small anymore, it's not the same, you're not indestructible. And now I'm like, I want to try snowboarding. So I've just been watching so many snowboarding videos, and like, I'm convinced I know how to snowboard now.
That's me whenever I'm like, I don't know how to use Lightroom, but sometimes I watch like videos of people using Lightroom, and I'm like, I know what they're doing.
Oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
After lunch, I headed to Avery for my final day of studying. At this point, I was feeling very prepared, and yesterday I had already started writing practice essays and revising them. So I just decided to reread some more passages and just really try to absorb the texture of the course material. A lot of times, a philosophy exam won't ask you to simply restate the ideas of a philosopher, but ask you to speculate how they might respond to a problem they don't mention. So trying to grasp the texture of a philosopher's writing is just as important as understanding the broader concepts. I will take my time. It is currently 5 p.m. I am so hungry. I was supposed to eat dinner with my friends at 7 o'clock, but I'm too hungry right now and I need a break from studying and I want to go back to study afterwards. So I'm going to skip my dinner with my friends and just go eat by myself because I need to eat now. Okay, got the boy dinner. I need to do my laundry because tomorrow we are going home and then we're hopping basically straight on another plane to somewhere else. We're going to 3 different countries. writing practice essays and it's just coming out and it doesn't feel hard to recall the ideas. So I feel like at this point it's not really worth studying anymore. I think one thing that I've learned about philosophy exams, which are basically just in-class essays, is that you really want to outline things beforehand. And in your introduction, you should literally just say, here are the things that I'm going to do in this paper. Or usually what I do is I say, in this paper I will do this, this, and this. And then just body paragraph 1, do this. And then just, 3 body paragraphs doing those 3 things that I said I was going to do. That is the best way to form a very coherent in-class essay. Even though that kind of structure might feel quote-unquote elementary, it doesn't matter. You don't get any brownie points for being sophisticated. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. Looks like somebody's moving out. We're graduating. It's the end of the semester. First one here. 40 minutes till the exam. I did it. We finished. We're done. I can finally relax. I way overstudied for this exam. We had 3 hours and I finished an hour and a half and then just proofread my 2 essays for 30 minutes to make sure that they were perfect. And then I left early. So now I'm gonna head back to my room, drop my stuff off, and then head midtown to meet my friend Celine, who's visiting from Oxford. I feel like I definitely overstudied for my exam, so I was on such a high afterwards, but I was also feeling pretty drained. Thankfully, I had plans to go downtown and meet my friend at this Japanese restaurant called Utoya. It's not the best restaurant, but we've made a sort of tradition to go here every time she's visiting from Oxford. Afterward, I rushed to Koreatown to get a haircut. I always go to the salon Maison Demi to get my haircut, and my hairstylist Kay always does me right. He really wanted to give me a down perm this time. I've never gotten a perm before, just because I think natural beauty is best, but he gifted me the haircut, so I thought I would try it out. The question I get asked most often is how I do my hair. My only secret is having a good hairstylist, so definitely check out Kay if you're living in New York or visiting. After my haircut, I headed back to campus to eat a quick and final dinner with my friends, and then rushed back to my room because my flight was in a few hours. I can say with confidence that this semester has been the best semester yet. I feel like I found so many great people that I love, and I'm so happy I started YouTube up again. And to end the video, I thought I would make a little montage for this past fall. Goodbye and thank you to fall 2024.
A real friend is a person who would rather text. It's my camera.
That also has eggplant in it, so maybe only choose. Oh, I don't think I like century eggs. Why does everything have spicy?
Oh, because it's a Sichuan restaurant.